Hi guys, this is Reno Karimian. Let's get started with a few tips. Number one, know your tires. Tires are the most important modification you're going to make to a motorcycle. It's going to be the difference between having confidence and having no confidence, from being safe to not being safe. So take the time to really understand what tires you've chosen and what their limits are. Okay. Number two, understand your bike. And that means suspension, engine, gearing, everything about it. And also, what is your bike meant for? Some bikes are meant for racetrack, some aren't. And if you're going to take it on the racetrack, that's okay. But just understand it well. Take your time again. Prepare your mind and body. Racing, going around the racetrack is very mental and very physical. Take the time to exercise, eat properly, especially at the racetrack. And always stay focused. It's very important. And last but not least, stay loose, relax, and have fun. This is what it's all about. Thank you. Let's start by doing a lap. I'll let you guys watch a full lap without any interruption from me. And then we'll go back over this lap and I'll put my input and tell you what I do to go fast around Auto Club Speedway. Now let's do the same lap with me giving some personal input. Please keep in mind I am on a Kawasaki 1000 and might be different from your bike. Nevertheless, a lot of the same techniques will be applied. Turn 1. Get close to the wall, grab a downshift as you're braking, turn the bike in. Let's pause this frame for a second and talk about this whole section. This whole section is probably the most important and difficult part of this racetrack. The first apex or rumble strip, you want to make sure you take a nice late apex and do not turn in too early. As soon as you're done hitting the first apex, you want to slowly get back on the throttle, helping the bike stand up and transition to the right for the next apex. Staying on the throttle and slowly applying more, you will help the bike transition now again to the left for the final apex. The key to turn 1 is to be able to change direction quickly. That is done by using the throttle and having good timing. Now we are set up for the long sweeper before the infield. It is best to keep a tight to medium line and slowly, gradually keep applying the throttle until you come to the brake zone. Let's take it back to the braking zone. Usually grab 3 downshift, and as you are braking, you're trying to keep the bike straight up and down. You're going to cross over that white line to carry a wide line into the next turn. Entering this corner, you'll still be trail braking some, but you want to make sure you carry momentum. As you enter the corner, you want to hit your knee over the grass and then start flicking it to the right. Now we're going to flick the bike to the left and grab an upshift and start building a lot of speed for this next corner. This corner does not need full lean angle. You're at a medium angle and the goal is to get on the gas 100% and keep it all the way until the braking zone. Becoming this corner, grab a downshift or two, brake really hard and turn the bike. Key here is not to brake too much, to be able to release the brake early enough so you have enough momentum to carry a wide, smooth line through this whole corner. As you start seeing the apex of this corner, you want to start slowly picking the bike up with body position and throttle at the same time. Next corner, we brake, flick it left, and as you flick it right, you want to start getting on throttle, so we'll pick the bike up and help change direction. As we approach this corner, you want to start braking, but don't want to brake too much again, and it's really important to take a wide in the late apex so you get a good drive out. Coming up to this chicane, you want to brake, flick it right. The key here is get on the gas early to pick that bike up and carry all that momentum down the straightaway. You might get in some head shakes, it's bumpy. It's really important to stay loose and relaxed. You want to carry all that momentum into the next turn. Brake really hard, grab 2 downshifts, and again, try not to brake too much so you don't slow your momentum. As we start exiting this corner, we start slowly applying the throttle and picking the bike up. You also want to have a reference point of the white stripe line in the left side to aim for that every time. This last section is all stringed together and it's very important. It is very important what line you choose starting from this point. At this point, you are hard on the gas, flicking it right, then setting yourself up to flick it left and carry a lot of momentum for the last couple turns. As you enter this corner, the key here is you're going to be trail braking a little bit, but as soon as you hit the apex, you want to carry the gas and carry the momentum for the next couple turns. Now we have good momentum. We're picking the bike up, getting on the gas, going wide, and grabbing an upshift. Now we are entering the last section of the track. This is one sweeping corner with a seam in the middle. Key here is to carry a wide, flowing line, and as you go over the seam, never to shut off the throttle or to be a full lean. If you do get into a front slide or rear slide, it is best to balance it out with the throttle. Now we are 100% throttle, going over the bumps and coming on to the banking. If you're on a 600 or slower bike, it is best to stay to the lower part of the banking, and if you're on 1000, it's best to stay in the middle part. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it has helped you. I will be making videos of every race track I go to this year and race, and hopefully help you guys some more. Thanks.